Okay, what's up everybody? I'm back with another video today, and so yesterday I made a video about how to build the best team in Madden. Spoiler alert, the best way to do it is through theme teams, but if you don't want to do a theme team for some reason, like if you're just against it, if you just want all different players from all different time periods and all different teams, well, I am going to be going over the best players in Madden today. Obviously from all different teams. This doesn't include like chemistries from theme teams, just the best solid cards in the entire game. Now, a lot of this is up to interpretation for what scheme you run as well. So maybe some of the players won't be the best on like your specific lineup for the specific plays you run. But I'm going to try to keep it as general as possible. Like, I'm not going to do it just for my scheme. I'm going to try to keep it as general, just the general best players possible. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please subscribe, please leave a like to let others know it's legit. And yeah, let's just head straight into it. Okay, so I think the easiest way to do this is going to be taking it position by position. Just quick going over some stats, just some reasons why I believe it is the best player at that position, and moving right along. So this isn't like a 30-minute video. I want it to be nice, short, and sweet, get all the information you need, and move on. So the first card, this isn't going to shock anyone, quarterback Michael Vick, best quarterback in the game. 93 speed at quarterback, 93 throw power at quarterback, and most of all, improviser quarterback, so he gets a dashing Deadeye and escape artist for anyone who likes to run out of the pocket. He could also be a pocket passer if you are that kind of player. He has 93 throw power with all good throwing stats. So yeah, solid QB. I'm moving on right to the next one because this is a pretty obvious one. Okay, so in a non-biased opinion, as an Eagles fan, in my opinion, the best running back in the game, still Deuce Staley. Now, why is he the best running back in the game? First of all, he has 91 speed, tied for the most in the game. Second of all, he has all good ball carrying, break tackle, truck, juke, everything. So he's a bit of everything, power and elusiveness. Now, the big thing is you might be wondering, why the heck isn't Derrick Henry here? Now, for some, Derrick Henry is going to be the best running back. This is what I mean where it's up to scheme, but this is the most versatile running back in the game because of this right here. Receiving back, which means he can get any ability for 1 AP pretty much. Any main ability. Backfield master, so any of the receiving ones for 1 AP. You can also get route tech, so if you really want to pass to your running back, that's an option. And he still gets all of the elusive back abilities for the same amount of AP as elusive backs do. So that's what I think puts him over the edge from like a Cordero Patterson. Then obviously Derrick Henry's a power back, so he doesn't get any of those really good abilities. So if you're a heavy power runner, obviously Derrick Henry's going to be the guy for you. But for just a general team, mix of run, mix of pass, things like that, you want to put an ability on him, definitely Deuce Staley is the guy. Okay, so in my opinion, the next best wide receiver, or the best wide receiver in the entire game right now, is Will Fuller. This shouldn't be a shock. Main reason, straight up, 93 speed, right? Now, he doesn't have a great archetype. It's deep threat archetype. Not the best. Slots better. Route runners better. Oh well, is what it is. But, yeah, route running's not bad. Speed is just what puts him over the edge, and that's what makes him the best wide receiver in the game. Okay, so the next best receiver after Will Fuller, there's like a big tie between a bunch of different speeds and all this. But the next best, in my opinion, is Jerry Rice. He has 92 speed, which is tied for second best. But the thing is, he's a route runner archetype, which is big. That means you get route tech for 2 AP, a bunch of other different abilities, like probably a bunch of different types of like route apprentices and stuff like that. So again, a very versatile running back, or wide receiver here, my bad. So 92 speed, that'll burn any sort of corner. Again, all of his route running stats are good. Maybe short route running could use some work, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, just straight up, this is the guy that you want running your like man-beating routes, your slants, your posts, things of that nature. And Will Fuller is more your deep threat, one-play touchdown bomb, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are the best 2 wide receivers in the game. So let's get into the last wide receiver. Okay, so the last wide receiver here I'm going to mention is Andre Johnson. Now, I do have a little bit to say about this one. 92 speed, all good route running, other than short again. But here's the thing about him. He's physical archetype, which is probably the worst, like, in the game. I think it is the worst. I think I'd rather deep threat over that. But, yeah, not amazing, shockingly speed. He's in, like, a 6-way tie for speed. Bad archetype. He's definitely the 3rd best receiver currently as of the day, October 20th, 2021, when this video is posted. But I bet in, like, the next week or two, we're going to get a receiver with, like, the same exact speed, similar route running, and it's going to be, like, a route runner or slot archetype, and he's going to be immediately outdated. So even though I do think he is the 3rd best wide receiver, I do not suggest spending 214,000 coins to get him, if that makes sense. So, yeah, now I'm just going to move right on to tight end. Okay, so before I even explain my choice for tight end, I'm just going to say right off the bat, in my opinion, tight end is the most interpretive position out there. Some people feature their tight end in like every single play in formation, and some people don't even really pass their tight end at all. And then some are right in the middle, some need deep route running, short route running, all these different abilities. Some people need specific abilities on their tight ends. This is, in my opinion, just the most generalized good tight end in the game, okay? It's Vernon Davis. He's the only tight end to have 90 speed. His route running is good in every single position. 86 deep route running looks low, but for a tight end, that's really good. 92 medium, 90 short. Just the best tight end in the game, in my opinion. You could even put him at fullback. You could put him at wide receiver as well. So, yeah, definitely a stud. Now, if you're like me, and you do not like throwing to your tight ends, you'd rather block or like delay fade sort stuff, and you don't need as much speed or route running, just simple routes, I highly actually suggest Cole Kmet, and that's like a no money spent type, like tight end right there. Very cheap, very affordable, and yeah, he has the best blocking stats in the entire game for a tight end, and he's an 87 overall. So I have him on my team. I actually made an exception in my Eagles theme team to get him. So yeah, if you like blocking your tight end and delay fades a lot, definitely go with Cole Kmet. But Vernon Davis is definitely the guy if you're a heavy user of the tight end. Okay, so for this next part, again, I don't want the video to be like a 30-minute long video. So I'm just going to summarize just straight up all of the offensive linemen I think are good. I based it off of the normal stuff: pass block power, pass block finesse, run block power, run block finesse. Those are really the main things that matter for offensive linemen. So the best ones in the game currently are Joe Thomas. Then you got at left guard, you got Alan Faneca. At center, you got Rodney Hudson. At right guard, you got Leonard Davis. And at right tackle, you have Lael Collins, with Taylor Moton to be like a possible like cheaper version. But Lael Collins is definitely a bit better. So again, that was Joe Thomas, Alan Faneca, Rodney Hudson, Leonard Davis, and Lael Collins. So those are definitely the best offensive linemen. I'm just going to leave it at that and move on. Okay, now just so everyone's aware, I'm combining left outside linebacker and left end, and then right outside linebacker and right end. If you're someone who uses linebackers in coverage, just straight up stop, get some help, and don't do that, okay? Just rush your outside linebackers, okay? Use them, pretend like left outside linebacker just says left end, because there's no point dropping linebackers into coverage. Just use safeties. Trust me, it's much better. So, yeah, for the left end / left outside linebacker, the best one in the game, in my opinion, is Charles Haley. Now, I always explain this with pass rushing. You really don't want someone that is like 95 power move and like 70 finesse move, right? Because what's going to happen is 50% of the time they're going to go into a power move, but then the other 50% of the time they're going to go into a finesse move, and you're going to get zero pressure on those times it does that. So when you have someone that's consistently good at both, that's when you get the optimal pass rush for every single play. So as you can see, he has 90 power move and 89 finesse. Definitely the best in the game for left end, left outside linebacker. Chandler Jones is a good outside linebacker. I think he might be right, though. He's not even my choice for right, but he's like another option. But Charles Haley isn't even that expensive. Like, Chandler Jones is probably more expensive than him. So, great choice for left outside linebacker, left end. And yeah, now we'll do the right outside. Okay, so the player who I think is the best pass rusher in the game, left or right, outside linebackers, right ends, left ends, best in the game, Myles Garrett. He is the only player in the game to have at least 90 power and 90 finesse. And just a little bonus on top, he has 92 power and 90 finesse. Definitely just an insane card. 88 block shed isn't bad. 82 speed isn't even terrible for an end. Like, it's actually not bad at all. 92 strength. Just a god card, honestly. Now, the price obviously resembles a god card as well. But we're not taking price into consideration. I'm going to make a video soon on budget beasts. Just, like, really good players that can win you some games that are cheap. This definitely isn't a budget beast, but we're going off of best players. Definitely Myles Garrett by far. Okay, now I'm going to do 2 defensive tackles, because obviously there's 2 defensive tackles on every team. Now again, like I've been saying throughout the entire video, this is kind of up to interpretation. If you want your defensive tackles to be ends that pass rush, if you just want 4 pass rushers out there, that's the scheme you run, well obviously this isn't for you. But just a pure defensive tackle, how most people play it, just a guy that's big, powerful, and can stop the run, Leroy Selman's going to be your guy. With 86 speed, which isn't even bad whatsoever. Like, that's great for a defensive tackle. Like, amazing for a defensive tackle. 92 power moves, so he could still get after the quarterback about 50% of the time, because his finesse moves crap. But 92 power move is not bad at all, but this is the big number. 93 block shed. He's gonna blow up the run. You put either inside stuff or like run stopper on him, he is obliterating the run. No one's running inside on you with Leroy Selman. So again, absolutely great card, and yeah, I have nothing else to say honestly about him. Okay, so the second best defensive tackle in my opinion is going to be Haloti Ngata. Is that how I pronounce his name? Haloti Ngata? I don't know. I'm sorry, Ravens fans. I really apologize. But, just to put it into perspective, Leroy Selman's 88 has the same amount of block shed as this full card. So, again, just to go to show how overpowered Leroy Selman is. But, this is definitely the second best. Again, lacking some of that speed that Leroy Selman had as well. That's a big drop-off. Big drop-off in power move as well. Block shedding isn't the best. I have a feeling we're getting a better defensive tackle really soon. Either for most feared or for something else. Like maybe like a heavyweight sort of thing. I'm calling it right now. We're getting a Vita Vea upgrade. I just think because he's usually a really good defensive tackle. I just have a feeling. But, yeah, again, this isn't a great card, but it's also not crazy expensive either. Definitely the second best for now, but just like I said about that Andre Johnson wide receiver, I could see him getting replaced very, very soon. Okay, so this used to be the absolute far and away best corner. Now it got a little more competitive with something actually just got released today, but we'll get into that next. But still the best corner in the game, Charles Woodson. Now, he has 92 speed, most in the game, 92 man, most in the game, 93 zone, most in the game. The one thing he's lacking is a bit of hit power, not the best there. He's also, he is 6'1", which isn't bad for height as well. Just a very solid corner all around. You can play man or zone with him. Very fast. He's not going to get torched by those top receivers. And yeah, just honestly a god corner. Probably even worth this amount, to be completely honest, considering Vick's like 1.2 million. So yeah, nothing bad to say about Charles Woodson. But yeah, I'm just gonna move right on to the next one. Okay, so this guy just got released today. So definitely very up to date. I don't know when, whoever you are watching my video, I don't know when you're watching this, but the day right now is October 20th. He just got released today. This guy's name is Lem Barney. I'm not gonna lie, never heard of him before this. But 92 speed, 92 zone, looking just as good as Woodson, but he lacks the zone coverage. Oh well, womp womp. 88 zone coverage. Also, his run defense is absolutely atrocious. At least Woodson had some power, even though it wasn't great. This guy has no power. His tackling is also very low. These are just the subtle differences between the two cards. Definitely solid. Definitely the second best with this kind of speed. But still gets slightly beat out by Woodson. Okay, now the last corner I am going to show is Haynes. Now, he does lack the speed by 1 on the other two. He has 1 less speed, but he makes up for it in his coverage stats. 91 man, 91 zone, so you could use him in either one. Again, he's not like my other guy, the one I just did. I forget his name already. The old-time player. He doesn't have 45 hit power. He has 81. Definitely decent there. Again, just another decent coverage corner. If he had 1 more speed, he would make a really good case for best in the game. But he is lacking that speed by 1. But yeah, definitely the best third corner in the game. Is he worth $463,000 when you could get someone like let's just say, like a Jason McCourty for like 183 with the same speed? Probably not, but we're not going off of price. We're going off of just best player. Haynes is the third best corner in the game. Okay, so for safeties, I'm going to go over regular coverage safeties. So if you actually run linebackers on your field, like these are just regular coverage safeties. And then I'm going to go over user linebackers. So like if you substitute safeties in for linebackers, which is what I do, I'm going to go over the best ones for that. But this is strictly just coverage linebackers, not your users. Okay, so the best coverage linebacker in the game, Ronnie Lott, 93 speed, most in the game, 93 zone, most in the game. 81 man, not gonna lie, isn't the best. That's his weakness. So if anyone is gonna ever like pass him soon, it's gonna be on that zone coverage or that man coverage. They're gonna have similar speed, similar zone, and they're gonna have better man. That's the only way Ronnie Lott's getting edged out anytime soon, I think. And this is what makes him a special card. Some cards are just really good, and then other cards are just special cards. This is what makes him special, the 94 hit power. He is going to lay some hits. Very solid tackling. Tackling's way up there. And for some reason, they gave him 92 block shed. As this guy, IDEK, says 92 block shed and 93 power move. Yeah, very confused about that as well. But definitely overpowered. Crazy card. So yeah, definitely best strong safety in the game. Okay, before anyone gets confused, I don't feel like editing it, so I meant to say free safety for the last one. Now, this is the strong safety. This is the best strong safety in the game. Marcus May, 91 speed. Again, lacking from Ronnie Lott. Again, there's a difference between great cards and there's a difference between good cards and absolutely like special cards. This one's just a good card. 91 speed, 93 zone, 88 man, decent hit power. He's really good. He's a really good card. Ronnie Lott's just on a different level. Is he worth $552K? Probably not. I could see him getting replaced in like the next week. But right this instant, as of the day it's being recorded, again, it's October 20th, 2021. He is the best strong safety in the game. Okay, so to me, this is the best, second best actually. This is the second best user safety in the game. I'll go over the best in a second, right after this. But it's Jeremy Chitt. Now, what makes him the best? He's obviously not as fast as Ronnie Lott. 91 speed is okay. He has decent coverage stats, but you're thinking, why is he the best user safety? Well, what makes a user safety good? Speed, which he has decent in, and also height. And he is 6'3". Now that is just a great user. He also has pretty good hit power. So just absolutely solid user. And you might be thinking he's a free safety, I can't user him. what you do, just put him as your backup free safety, and in the game, just through formation subs, you could just sub him in. Trust me, it does work. So yeah, Jeremy Chin, definitely good. Also, you can get him for absolutely free through the Most Feared. Check out my Most Feared videos. I have a whole playlist on Most Feared videos on how to get all the free 90s, how to get free 92s, just all the different stuff of the promo, so definitely check that out. But yeah, Jeremy Chin, easy, free, second best user in the game. Now, in my Most Feared video, I said there is absolutely no reason why no money spent players shouldn't have the best 2 user safeties in the game. And this is why. Because Jeremy Chin was the last one, and this one is Chancellor, the Mutt Master of the entire game. 92 speed once fully upgraded. One of the the most in the game for a strong safety. And then, again, what makes him special for a user is this height, 6'3". I'm telling you, when they have height and speed like this, they get up for the ball. You will user lurk more people with that kind of height. And the big thing as well, 93 hit power. That's where he has an edge on Jeremy Chin. He has 1 speed on him, but also he has 93 hit power, which just makes him unstoppable as a user. So those are the 2 that I think you should put right in the middle, right where your linebacker should be. And yeah, let's just move right along to special teams. Okay, so obviously the best kicker in the game, Justin Tucker. Not even going to explain it much. 92 overall kicker with 93 kick power. Just absolutely ridiculous. Kick accuracy isn't even bad whatsoever. Just obvious best kicker. Should you get him for 1.1 million? Absolutely not. He's a kicker, okay? That's a waste of coins. But yeah, definitely by far best kicker in the game. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, so the best punter in the game, in my opinion, is Corey Jaberquez. I hope I said that right. It looks like I said that right. I'm just going to hope I said that right. But, yeah, 87 kick power for a punter, most in the game, pretty easy. All that really matters for special teams is kick power, because accuracy is skill-based with the meter every single time you kick. Kick power is just how good the card is. So, most kick power for the punter, obvious choice, best punter in the game. So yeah, that's every single position. I'm hoping this video didn't end up being long. I tried to make it as short as possible, but it's hard to go through every single position really quickly. So if you think I did a good job summarizing all of the players, trying to make it as general as possible for every team, please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for some budget beast players as well, because that is definitely coming very soon. And yeah, I'm just going to sign off now. Peace.